Wow, I'm glad y'all stuck around. So, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. That's number one. I love what he was talking about. I love the fact that he even gave a damn about helping people understand themselves, but to me, he wasn't in a relationship. He might have been in a relationship and might have learned from relationships and said, "Oh, I don't want to deal with the situation," but I'm just trying to understand how he was advising people that weren't in a relationship. Because my whole thing is this: if your man is cheating on you, he not for you. If the girl cheating on you, they not for you. And I understand that you might feel like that's going on, but they're not. It's a soul tie. And if you really, really want to make the right decisions in life, especially about who you're going to spend your life with, definitely needs to be through a psychic. It definitely needs to be through somebody who understands nature, understands science, okay? And understands that you have all this chemistry going on within your astrology chart, within other people. Y'all are basically planets, you know, expressing themselves. You are a personification of an energy or a vibration. So my whole thing is, there's many people that are right for you. I got that girlfriend I hang out with when I want to go shopping. I got that bougie friend. I got that white girlfriend that I want to just be grassroots with and hedonistic with. I got I got the gay friend that, I could talk about the certain men with and what is what. And, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got something for everything, but what do you want? And the thing is, if it's in law of attraction, if you can't be what you want, you don't get what you want. So if you getting something and it's not what you want, you didn't realize that you vibrating to what you don't want and what you don't want to be. So it's kind of like, for instance, your highest partner would be a twin flame. Lower than that, be a soulmate or a divine partner. Um, it's called a divine union when two people of divinity come together. Now, what's divine? Well, that's somebody who's, righteous, does the right thing, just Christian, just godly, just holy. And you can call yourself a divine partner. Like it's nothing. Whatever you call yourself, you will become. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes down to having a partner, the best thing that you can do for yourself is go for a soulmate, go for a twin flame. But you can only do that if you're in a spiritual, you got a spiritual practice, not like a religion, but something that you do to raise your vibration. It's all about high vibration. Everything that you want exists on a molecular structure of a vibration. If it's a fucking toothbrush to a chair. So everything that you want in life, you need to become. You want to be a wife, you need to become that. And you need to study what that is. Stop thinking that the angels and gods and the guides are going to bless you with a human being that you want to destroy, and they got to use their energy, their power, their resources to rebuild that person. Okay? We can blame anybody that we want. But the point is once you find out what's wrong with you got to fix it. And I can say so many things. I can say so many things about my mom and the way she raised me, and my dad and the things that he said, and the high school, and the way I felt, and why did they do this, and blah, blah, blah. But that's not the point. It's like, who are you really? Because if they're reflections of you, they was just telling you what you was thinking of yourself anyway, whether it was this lifetime or last lifetime. Why take it personal? When people got mental disease and mental issues, don't you want what you want? Why even care about what they talking about? Like, they in your way, they really distracting you. Everything that the people said from that time, and then you hear you an adult and you still thinking about that, that's children shit. That is distractions. Like, you can't really listen to what people think of you and what people want for you. You got to do what's right for you. Example, my girlfriends used to ask me, how you still in love, or why you believe in dudes, and dude, they say the N word things, and yeah, some people have experiences where they're getting the same thing over and over again. They don't even understand what's going on, and they say, okay, well, because I'm attracted to this category, or because I have an understanding of this category of person, that's what they are. And I'm here to tell you that whatever you believe is true. So if you sit up there, you listen to them songs, Doja Cat, niggas ain't shit. That's her opinion. She dates white dudes. And when they say niggas ain't shit, what does that really mean? What are niggas? Because I think that's just ignorant men. Niggers comes from Nagardly. So, what does that really mean? Is it black dudes? What does that really mean? Right? And you got to ask yourself that. Okay? You can't listen to all those heartbroken songs and put that in your mind and then expect to have this beautiful life. Now that you're listening to me, and you understand how to navigate life, get all those negative influences out of your life. Even if it's a person saying niggas ain't shit or a song, or listen to it with prejudice, meaning that this is a song about her experience and put that in your mind. Because once you start to emotionally relate to the music, the media too much, it becomes a part of your life. You start to experience it because your universe wants to know, oh, is this what you want to experience today? Please excuse my pants drying in the background. I couldn't put them in the dryer because they got zippers on them and they too loud. And I'm trying to be a rock star today. I'm trying to do the messy hair. I'm trying to be a 90s rock star. But anyway, so my whole thing is I just hear a lot of people being heartbroken. And that's why I just decided to put something together. I do got my twin flame, but that does not mean that everything's been easy. Because when you get to a twin flame, that's when you really have to work on yourself because that person shows you what's wrong with you even further. Like, you may be better than others, better off than some other people. But, there's still some internal issues, which, be family issues if you in a relationship, a serious committed relationship. So I decided to do the craziest thing ever, marry my twin flame. And everybody's like, oh, you're not supposed to be with your twin flame. It's not supposed to last. No, 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 no. You are supposed to be with just only a twin flame. Yes, it does last. No, they don't cheat. And that's what I was saying is the best thing that you could do is be with your twin flame. And how do you do that? Well, first, you got to get away from the thoughts and the beliefs that you can't have love, that you don't deserve love, because of what everybody else told you about, their conditions for their love. This twin flame love that people experience is unconditional. And it's not something that's made up, it's basically your astrological chart, the planets in your chart, however they relate and they connect is the chemistry that you feel. I think you only get one twin flame, but I think once the twin flames start acting too crazy, they become a karmic. Okay? So karmics is probably what you with now. Is he cheating on me? Is he worried about me? Or not. And the thing is that with twin flames, it gets even worse. All your insecurities come out until you realize that you deserve love, that that person loves you. And then God knows what else could happen from there. And it's just so much about yourself that you see in that other person. So when it comes down to a mirror soul, which is another divine counterpart, you could get that without it being a twin flame. Okay? Twin flame couples could be same sex, they could be friends, they could be mother, daughter, son, father, or vice versa, mixed in between. Okay? But the point is that to remember that that person's a reflection of you. So potentially, when you get down to everything that you are, everyone really is your twin flame. And you only get your twin flame if you treat everyone with love. That means the motherfucker you think's your twin flame and you're not just your twin flame, your mom, your dad, and you can't even be in a twin flame relationship and exist in a twin flame relationship if you don't have love for yourself, other people, and your twin flame. It's not that you really won't even be with them either. You won't even get a chance to experience all the energies that's a part of that whole relationship unless you learn how to love people. I mean, giving $1 to the homeless bum, not the one do crack. You seen him go home with his stacks of dollars. The other motherfucker that he just got a mental problem, and you get near him, he start to curse you out. I'm not talking about them people. I'm talking about the people when you got the opportunity and you got enough money and God touch your heart and say, yo, give that person $2. Because when we pray, hallelujah, we send out a signal and a frequency into the network of what a divine, we all divine counterparts. And if you ain't going to listen and obey off of no person on the street, you're not going to listen and obey when you get your twin flame. You have to be broken on a rock. Real talk. That rock you think is your ego and you think you hard, you got to get broken. So soon as that twin flame come in your life and you think you all that, they gonna break you. You're gonna be doing everything you thought you, honey. When I tell you, look, don't even take this wrong. And a lot of y'all men out here gonna hear me that used to, deal with me, if not, date me, used to be my friend. Y'all know that I don't play around with no broke people. Y'all know I don't have my business in the street. Whoever I was dating before when I was with my husband, that's just what you saw. That wasn't just adjusted at because that person continued to go do what he wanted to do. So I did what I wanted to do. He didn't know I'm calling a reader. I'm watching you. And that's what I'm saying about y'all chicks. Y'all not really serious. Because if you loved yourself enough, you would at least double check somehow. And that's why I feel like this community that we creating, we need to have tarot as something that we just check. Every person we dealing with, every family member that say something, everybody that want to lie to you, all the niggas that want to play with you, they can't play me because I got tarot. You can't do nothing to me because I got people behind me. That's something's happened to her. You establish those networks by belief and investment. The one thing my father taught me is the best thing to invest in is people. People. You love people. You got a good reputation. You get out of jail. You might be able to. I hate to say it, you might be able to murder somebody and get away with it because they're like, oh no, she could. See, y'all don't even understand. There's so many things I seen happen. Because, one guy just said, you just close your mouth and listen sometimes. One guy just told me, well, if you don't say nothing to the police, they don't got nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't answer the door. They pull you over, ask you for identification. That's cool, yeah. But, something. I don't know. Because I'm just trying to understand. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing like that because I respect authority figures and I understand the infrastructure of society. For the lower-minded individuals, we do need somebody to check them low vibrational people. I got it. But at the same time, for y'all cops that play with y'all power and y'all authority, you got to understand that everything that animate every human being, it go through them. It go through you and I. No one gets away with anything. Anybody that abuse their power or take the position to abuse their power, they're going to get it. Like the natural cycles of life is going to come around and get them. So you never have to worry about nothing. So that being said, saying that you don't have to worry about nothing. You don't got to worry about the authority figures. There is no real true authority figure over your life. Like, maybe planets, maybe the most high. But another thing that bothers me is y'all also give the devil authority as well. Instead of just understanding the devil represents your lower nature, y'all create this personification, this character. And that's why it's so much negativity, so much evil and hate, because y'all continue to see evil, speak evil, and listen to evil. When it says specifically in one of the good books, turn away from evil. Turn away from evil. Do not speak evil. Don't even look. When people look at evil, they take it in. People look at evil, they get involved. People look at evil, you got to kill them because they're a witness. People speak evil and create and manifest terrible things for themselves and also other people, especially the people that are in the media that do music and do videos and shows, and they choose to write dialogue and narratives that manipulate people's minds. It's wrong. And you like, oh, that rapper did, that star, they had an unfortunate accident. That person is terminally ill. Why? Because everything that you do come around. So you gotta love, a lover, a husband, all of that. It's because you was a good person. It's because you did right. And let me tell you one more thing. I'm actually hearing about a situation, and I'm looking at it for what it is. You hear a lot of people, first of all, okay, me personally, I don't think it's right. Don't leave your kids if you love somebody else. But you hear a lot of people talk, well, she was cheating on me and I was cheating on him. And look, they not the one for you, but understand, if somebody give you their love and you hurt them and you reject them and you defensive and you don't submit and you keep doing messy shit and you do sneaky stuff and you get caught in lies and all that shit, why do you deserve to have a faithful husband? And why is it that we don't want to talk about this shit as females? That you doing some narcissistic black mom shit that he had to deal with. White mom, Puerto Rican mom, Chinese mom. I'm only saying black or Cuban because I look that way, but I'm really something else. But I'm saying, for the investment of interests. If your dad didn't stay with your mom and you watched him walk out the door, I'm not talking about you woke up, your dad wasn't there. I'm not talking about that he died. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. If you watch your mom leave your dad, do you sit there and wonder, do you even pray about and try to research why that even happened? Like, on top of people just hurting people till they leave and not giving them what they need, what they deserve, and they tired and they just leave. On the other side of it is, did you berate that person? Did you yell at that person and complain and, say what you was going to do and threaten and all of these toxic things that we've seen people go through, and we wonder why they went through them? And when I wondered why, all I could pay attention to was, damn, this media looks just like. Now I'm trying to understand. I'm not cursing, the TV, because sometimes it teaches you good things, but I could say to blame it for most of the things that had happened. And then not only that, it's not truly blame. It's trying to find